Hi, welcome to Tuesday evening's short form class. So tonight we're working on golden roosters, and um, we did the after punch down. We did into word off right. So we'll do the roll back, press and push, and maybe all the way around single whip. So then we'll be on to fair ladies. So we are moving forward. Okay, so let's start by doing a short form. We'll do the whole short form. I'll call it out and then we'll go back and work on golden roosters first. Okay, let's get started. So adjust this down. It's a bit different for the short form to the long form. I think this is fine here. Okay. So let's do a short form. We'll do the whole short form and I'll just call it out. So even if you haven't gone the full way to the end of the short form, just relax, and even by watching it and listening or sticking, you'll begin to really get it. So I think a lot of people have done this. So fix the curtains and let's just stand for a minute and feel. Bring ourselves here. Just let yourself relax and enjoy the session. So short form. Heels together. Sorry, the bird wanted me. Has to fix that. Okay. Someday we might have a studio. But for now, we're here. Home Tai Chi. So let's sink into the right. And we step out shoulder width and just relax, soften, sink down into the left. Allow the arms to softly float up and down. And we turn on the heel of the right and step forward and left with the left into ward off left, bringing the right foot round. Turn on the ball of the right and step forward and right into ward off right. And then roll back. On the back to press, yield, and push. And then bring the right foot round on the heel. Send out the hook. Step out with the left, look at the palm, turn it over as your right foot comes round. Sink into the left and pick up the right foot. Turn left. Step back with the right for shoulder stroke. Yield with the left, yield with the right. White crane spreads wings. And then softly sink the right hand down. Fold the left hand over and step nice and wide with the left into brush, left knee and push. Play guitar. And then let's brush, left knee and push again. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Sink into the left and step forward to the corner with the right. Sink into the right, step with the left and punch with the right. And then we turn left, turn right, and sink forward. And then let's turn the heel of the left. Crossing hands and step back with the right. Embrace tiger, return to the mountain. Roll back. Press, yield, and push. And then we turn on the heel of the right. Step to the corner with the left, sink into the left, step forward with the right to the corner and sink down, punch under elbow. Sink in the right as we turn right. Turn back to the center. Step back wide on the ball of the left, bring the right foot round, sink into the left foot. Turn left and open up. Turn back to the center. Step back on the ball of the right, bring the left foot round, sink into the right foot. Turn right and open up. Turn back to the center. Step back on the ball of the left, bring the right foot round and sink into your back foot. And then we turn to the left and make the ball. Bring the left foot round, parallel to the right. Sink back into the left and look over the shoulder and we step around to the right for iron, for diagonal flying. Sink in the right and step up with the left. Then we turn to the left, bringing the right foot round parallel to the left. Sink into the left foot. Step in. Turn right, sink into the right foot. Step apart. Sink into the left foot. Step together. turn right, sink into the right foot, step out wide, and then draw the hook up the centre line. Send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left, step out wide and turn the left hand over as the right foot comes round. So we turn the right foot back out and extend the left hand forward. So pull into the right foot, sit down, turn to the left, press down, and we drop the hook and pick up the right foot. So this is our first golden rooster. And then we're going to step back on the ball of the left to the corner and pick up the left foot for the second golden rooster. So we come back to do those. And then step back with the left, cross hands, fan out, kick with the right toes. Turn to the left, step back with the right, cross hands, fan out, kick with the left toes. So then turn back to the center, step out with the left, brush left knee, sink forward, push. Left, right, and needles at sea bottom. Sink into the right foot as we straighten up over the top, and we're going to step forward with the left into iron fan, penetrates the back. So I'm just going to adjust here and then turn on the heel of the left. Sink the right hand to the dantian, step round with the right, and punch and pull the right fist to the hip. Just adjust here. Roll back into the back foot and split. Pick up the right foot and bring it down looking to the corner. Sink into the right. Step forward with the left and punch with the right. And then sit back turning on the heel of the left. Sink into the left, sweep the right foot round and kick with the heel to the corner. Fold the right hand over, brush right knee, push. Sit back into the left foot and turn on the heel of the right. Sink into the right and step forward with the left, brush left knee and punch down. And then sit back into the right, turning on the heel of the left. Sink into the left, step forward with the right into ward off right, and then roll back. So this we'll do as well tonight. Press, yield, and push. And we come round for single whip. Send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left, step out wide, look at the palm and turn it over as your back foot comes round. And then we're going to turn on the heel of the left, back to the right foot. Sink into the left, pick up the right foot and turn at 90. Step to the corner, roll the left hand up and the right hand pushes. Turn right on the heel of the left foot. Sit back into the left as the left hand comes to the hip and the right hand makes ward off. Step right around to the corner, roll up and push. Sit into the left. Step forward with the right. Bring the right hand to the hip. Step to the corner with the left, roll up and push. And then turn on the heel of the left foot. Sink into it as the right hand makes a ward off. Step around, roll up and push. And then bring the right foot back on the heel to the corner. Sink into the right. Step forward and left with the left, ward off left. Turn on the ball of the right and step forward and right for ward off right. Roll back. Press. Yield. And push. And then bring the right foot round on the heel. Step out wide with the left. Look at the palm. Turn it over as your back foot comes round. And then we extend the right foot back out. Sit into the right. Turn the left foot out. Step forward. Cross the fists. Step back with the right. And slap. And then take the left foot out to the side and spin. Sink into the left. Sweep lotus with the right and bring the right foot down on the heel. Turn left and right. Hammer into that back foot and split. And pick up the right foot and step to the corner. Sink in the right. Step with the left and punch with the right. And then we turn left. Pull your right hand through as you turn right. Turn back to the center and sink forward. Turn on the heel of the left, opening the arms out. Sink into the left foot as the hands cross at the heart. Step out with the right and then stay in the left foot as we turn the right foot back out. Sink into the right and step back together. And straighten up. Okay, great. So now I noticed that I pulled this definitely too close to me. So sorry about that my feet were out of this some of the time. Hopefully we're better this time. So let's start again and we'll go as far as the golden roosters, and we'll work on them. Okay, so let's go from the beginning. So this time now, let's do it quietly and just notice. I'll call it out in fairness for people who are just learning it. So let's go nice and slowly. And when we get to the squatting single whip, we'll go back over that and then we'll do our golden roosters. The practice is everything. Repetition for Tai Chi. It's what it is all about. So heels together and feel that nice sense of alignment. Excuse my family are having a big laugh outside. I hope that's not too loud. So heels together. And let's just take a moment just to feel the feet on the ground. Feel the space all around. Connect that energy that's flowing down through the body. The energy that's flowing up through the body and coming in all directions. Get a feeling of being in a sea of energy. And in the practice, we're just opening to receive that energy, to allow it flow through us. And as it flows through, it just energizes all our cells, all our muscles, all our bones. So we're going to sink into the right and step out nicely into the left. Relax down in the left. Bring the right foot round. Relax. Allow the arms to softly float up and softly float down. And then we turn on the heel of the right and make the ball. Feel that ball of energy and step forward and left and stretch it open as you come in toward that left. And then turn and make the ball again. And step forward and right, ward off right. Roll back. Softly into the back foot. Press into the front. Stretch it open as we sink into the back. And sink forward. Push. Bring the right foot round on the heel. Make your hook and bowl, turn the waist. Send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left. Step out nice and wide, look at the palm. Turn it over as the right foot comes round. Then sink into the left foot. Pick up the right for lifting hands. Turn left. Sink into the left foot. Step back with the right and then yield with the left. Yield with the right. White crane spreads wings. Sink softly into that right foot as the right hand sinks down. Turn right and open up. Fold the left hand over, step left. Brush left knee and push left. Right. Play guitar. Open up again. Fold your left hand over, brush past the left knee and sink forward to push. And then sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Make a fist with the right and step forward to the corner with the right. Sink into the right. Step nice and wide with the left. Sink forward to punch. Turn left. Pull your hands apart as you turn right for withdraw. Turn back to the center as the hands float over the top and sink forward. Then we're going to turn on the heel of the left. Sink into the left foot as the hands cross at the heart and step back with the right for crossing hands. So I'm just going to step forward, sink into your left, step around with the right, embrace tiger, return to the mountain, roll back, relax into your back foot, press into the front, yield softly, opening the body and sink forward to push. And then bring the right foot round on the heel to the corner. Make a hook with the top hand, turn the waist, send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left, step to the corner, look at the palm and turn it over as your right foot comes round. Sit back into the right and turn on the heel of the left. Step forward to the corner, turn the waist, sink the two hands down, you're in the left foot, turn right, pick up your left foot, punch under elbow. So we turn right and open up. Turn back to the centre. Step back on the ball of the left, bring the right foot round, push into the back foot. Turn left and open up. Turn back to the centre. Step back on the ball of the right, bring the left foot round, push into the back foot. Turn right and open up. Turn back to the centre. Step back on the ball of the left, bring the right foot round and push into your back foot. Now turn and make the ball. Bring it into the right foot as the left foot comes round parallel to the right. Sit back into the left and look over your shoulder and step around with the right for diagonal flying. Open up. Sink into the right as we make the ball with the left hand, right hand on top. Turn to the left and sink into your left foot as the right foot comes round, and then stay in the left as a hand swap for waving hands. Step in with the right. Sink into the right foot. Step out with the left. Sink into the left. Step in. Turn right. Sink into the right. Step out wide. Make the hook and draw it up the centre line. Step forward with the right. Turn the ball of the left and step out. Single quick, bring the right foot round. So then we stay in the left foot as we extend the right foot back out and the left palm turns up. Pull into your right foot. Turn the left hand over and sink down. And then we turn out the left foot. And as it turns over and presses down, the right hook drops, sink into the left, and we pick up the right foot for one golden rooster. Step back on the ball of the right as the hands, palms crossed. We pick up the left foot for the second golden rooster. Okay, so now let's do that. We'll go from the single whip to there a good few times. So let's, I'm going to do it facing, I really have pushed this a bit too far forward tonight. So we'll go back here and see. So let's do it from the squatting single whip. So your weight's in your left foot, and we have the hook out, and we're going to step back another little bit. Weight's in the left, the hook is out. So as you turn, as you extend your left hand forward, the right foot turns out. And then pull into the back foot, turning back to the centre. Turn the left hand over and sit down in the right foot. Turn your left foot out now. And as you start pressing down here, this starts coming in and we pick up the right foot, golden rooster. So the right foot's protecting the right knee. Left hand's on a cushion of air here. Sorry. So that's our first golden rooster. And then we step back on the ball of the right to the corner. And as you sink into the right, the palms cross and we pick up the left for the second golden rooster. Small bit wobbly tonight. So when you're in golden roosters, so when we're in this golden rooster, see this is, you want, maybe you can see it better this way. You want your golden roosters, we've been practicing these in the morning sessions, but the hand and the foot are in line. Now, hopefully we'll be like that sometime, but you don't want to be like this to get your elbow on your knee. We want to be loose, which eventually, hopefully, I still work in it sometimes. But anyway, here we are, toe pointing down, and that's it. And then the other one is the same. So this toe is protecting. For some reason, I am a little bit wobbly tonight. So this toe protects the knee. And the hand, they're over each other. It's not like you're here or here. It's in line with this. Okay, so let's try that a few more times. We'll see if Miss Wobbly will unwobble. Anyway, these are the joys of live Tai Chi. So we're in the left foot and your right foot is looking to the corner. So this is bow stance. So you're sitting down, feeling that opening here, nice stretch on those inner thighs. So then extend your right foot out as the left hand extends forward. So we're going to pull into the right foot, feeling that stretch there in the inner thighs. Sit down on the right, turn the left foot out. And as we press down with the left hand, The hook comes in as the right foot adjusts, and we step up with the right for one golden rooster. Left hand's on a cushion of air, and then step back with the right foot to the corner, sink into the right and pick up the left foot for the second golden rooster, right hand on a cushion of air. Okay, so let's do that again. So I'll do it 3 times facing this way, and then I'll do it facing where we're usually, just so that you can see what we're doing. So sit into that left, feel that nice open feeling of a stretch in here, hooks back and left hands in line with the left shoulder joint. Turn the right foot out as your left palm turns up and extends forward. Then get a feeling of pulling. We're drawing energy in here into the heart. We turn the left hand over and sit down in the back foot. And then turn the left foot out, start pressing down. The hook drops and we pick up the right foot for one golden rooster. We step back on the ball of the right to the corner, pick up the left foot for the second golden rooster. Wow. So let's do that one more time. So from the single whip. So this is good practice because this is the big posture, this squatting single whip. So you're sitting in the left foot. We're going to turn, we're sitting in the left. So we extend the left palm, turn it up, and then pull into the right foot, turning back to the center. Turn the left hand over and sit down. You're in the right foot. Now turn the left foot out, press down with your left palm, and pick up the right foot for one golden rooster. And then we step back on the ball of the right, sink into the right, and pick up the left foot for the second golden rooster. Don't know why. Okay, so now we'll do it a few times facing this way. So we're here on single whip. So we turn the right foot back out and extend the left hand forward, pull into the right foot and sit down for squatting single whip. Press down with the left, pick up the right foot for one golden rooster. And then we step back on the ball of the right and pick up the left foot for the second golden rooster. Okay, so let's do that again. So we're here, the left foot, and we turn out the right foot, extend the left hand forward, pull into the right foot, turn your left hand over and sink down. Press down, bring the right foot round and pick up your right foot for one golden rooster. And then we step back on the ball of the the right, sink into the right and pick up the left foot for the second golden rooster. Okay, so let's do that one more time and then we'll go from the beginning and come back to there. And we'll when we get back here, we'll do a few and then we'll keep going to the second lesson. So, weight in the left, extend your right foot out, pull into the right foot, sit down, turn out the left and press down, pick up the right foot for one golden rooster. And then step back on the ball of the right, the palms cross here, you'll feel that lovely whoosh of energy. And sink into the right, pick up the left for the second golden rooster. Okay, so let's go to there from the beginning. So this time, let's go quietly. And when we get there, we'll do that 3 more times and then we'll move on to the second lesson. Okay, so let's take a moment just to feel the presence of the whole body. Let yourself relax and soften. Take a moment just to notice how the body is feeling. Might feel some tingling. Been running energy through the body as we practice. So beneficial for the body. And let's feel that space all around and just relax into this form. Soft, quiet. And don't worry, when we're doing it this time now, Don't think about getting it right or wrong. Just do it for the feel of Tai Chi. Just notice what you feel. That's why I'm staying quiet, so you can just feel whatever you feel. You're tuning into being interested in what it feels like to do Tai Chi. Okay. Or to have Tai Chi do you. Okay, let's think. We're at squatting single hip. So we turn the right foot back out, pull into the right foot, sit down, turn the left foot out to the corner, sink into the left, and pick up the right foot for one golden rooster. So your right foot, your body is looking straight ahead. So step back on the ball of the left, and you're still looking straight ahead. And we pick up the left foot for the second golden rooster. So let's do that from squatting single flip again. So we're in the left foot, and we extend the left palm up as the right foot turns out, pull into the right foot, turn the left hand over and sink down on the right. turn out your left, sink into it and pick up the right foot for first golden rooster. Step back on the ball of the right, the palms cross, and we pick up the left foot for the second golden rooster. Okay, so let's do that again. So we're in the left foot, so we're going to extend the right foot out as the left palm turns up. Pull your weight into your right foot as you turn back to the center. Sit down on the right, turn the left foot out and press down. Bring the right foot round and pick up the right foot for one golden rooster. Step back onto the ball of the right, pick up the left foot for the second golden rooster. Okay, so now this time, when we finish that, we'll keep going to tonight's lesson for the next part, and I'll call it out from here to there now. So if you've just got to the golden roosters, you might like to stick and just copy, because it'll begin to get it into your body for your next lessons. So we're in, we're in the left foot, and we're going to turn on the heel of the right, extending the left hand forward, pull into the right foot, sit down, turn to the left, sink into the left and pick up the right foot for one golden rooster. Step back on the ball of the right, pick up the left foot for the second golden rooster, then turn to the right. Step back with the left, slide your right foot back, cross hands with the right hand outside, turn the hands over, fan out and kick to the right corner at the toe kick. Turn to the left, step back on the ball of the right, bring your left foot in as you cross hands with the left hand on the outside, turn the palms over, sink down and a toe kick with the left. And then we turn back to the center, brush past the left knee and sink forward push. Turn left, right and needles at sea bottom. Then we sink into the right foot, so like your hands come over the top as you sink down. Step with the left, pull and push for iron fan. And we turn on the heel of the left, sink the right hand to the dantian and step around for turn body and chop. Pull your right fist to your hip. Roll back into the back foot and split. And then make a fist with the right. Pick up the right foot, bring it down, look into the corner. Sink your fist to the hip. Step with the left and sink forward punch. And then we sit back, turning on the heel of the left, the hands cross. Fan out, sweep the right foot round and kick with the right heel to the corner. Then turn, fold your right hand over, step right, brush right knee and push. Sit back into the right foot as you turn on the heel of the right. Sink into the right and step with the left, brush left knee and punch down. And then we turn on the heel of the left to the corner. The right hand comes up to the heart. The left hand is going to stay by the shoulder. Step forward with the right, ward off right. So that was last week's lesson. So let's do that one and then we'll add. The next bit we've done lots of times, but still we're going to go over it, because the thing with Tai Chi is that the more you do it, by the time you get to this part of the form, you've done single whip, the rollbacks and the single whips often enough to be able to take in more detail and understand it in a deeper way. So it's worth really doing that again in detail. So we're going to go from, let's come around from iron fan to there and then we'll look at it. So we're in iron fan, turn on the heel of the left, sink down into your left foot and step around with the right, and the right fist strikes out. Turn body and chop, pull your right fist to your hip, open up, lovely soft round roll back and split, and then turn back and pick up the right foot and bring it down looking to the corner. Sink into the right, step with the left and sink forward punch. And as we're sitting back, turning on the heel of the left to the corner, the hands cross with the right hand outside. Sink into your left foot and the hands turn over. Right hand is still on the outside. And we fan out, sweep the right foot round and kick with the right heel to the corner. Then fold your right hand over and step onto the heel of the right. Brush right knee and push. Sit back onto the left and turn on the heel of the right. And we step forward with the left for brush left knee and punch down. And now as you're sitting back, your two hands come up. The right hand is in a ward off shape. The left hand is palm down. And then as you come into the left foot, the right hand sinks to the dantian. The left hand stays where it is at the shoulder height. Step forward with the right and bring the right hand up, and the left finger's now pointing. So now we're into roll back. So turning a little to the right hand looks to the ceiling, the left hand makes a ward off in front of the heart. Then we sink into the back foot as the right hand drops to the heart and the left hand comes to the hip. Turn back to the center and press forward, yield and push. So I'm going to do that facing the camera so that you can see it. So let's do that last week's one as well, because I know that has caused people lots of issues. So step forward with the left. We go from the punch down. So we punch down with the right. And now as you're sitting back into your right foot, the two hands are coming up. So the left hand comes up with the palm flat and the right hand comes up in a ward off shape. So now when you bring your weight into your left foot, keep the left hand where it is, sink the right hand down, step forward with the right, and then the left hand comes in. So now we're back into ward off right. So then roll back is turn to the right and the left hand makes a ward off. Right hand is straight up line all the way between the right leg up here. Similar, like we were in Golden Roosters, you know, there's always this sense of getting the parts of the body aligned. And that's what helps our energy field to become aligned, is we're working to get ourselves into alignment, which is so beneficial. So let's do that from the punch down again, and I'll keep going with the roll back. So we step left and punch down with the right. So now as you're sitting back, you're turning left and your right hand's coming up in a ward off shape. Left foot is off the ground. Now as the left foot comes onto from the heel down to the toes, the right hand sinks down, the left hand stays where it is. Step forward with the right and then bring the right hand back up and the left finger's pointing. So this is ward off right. So when you're in ward off right, turn right a bit more to make roll back, then sink back into the left foot as the two hands, you see the two hands are coming down simultaneously. They work together. If the hands came back up, you'd be here. By the time the left hand gets to the hip, the right hand's in front of your heart like a ward off shape. And then you turn back, press the palms together into the front foot, opening apart into the back foot and sinking back forward into the front foot. So let's do that facing this way again. So we do a brush past the left knee and punch down. So now make your right hand, as you're turning to the left, the right hand's making a ward off shape coming up to the heart and the left fingers are just looking straight ahead like that. So then as you bring your weight into your left foot, let the right hand sink back down to your dantian. And then when you step forward and right, let the right hand float back up. The left hand then points in. So from here, we're into roll back. Notice right elbow, right hand lined up with the right leg, left hand in front of the heart in a ward off shape. And then as you transfer your weight back, you're turning to the left, bringing the weight into the back foot. Now, if you've been doing the figure eights, you'll be able to go from the heel to the toe of the left foot to press the palms together. And then we sink forward. And then the left hand comes over the right as we sink back. And then we sink back forward again. So let's do that a few more times. And then I'll do it in the way we do it when we're here. So we're going to go from brush left knee and punch down the center line. So now sit back, turning your left foot to the corner as your right hand comes up in a ward off shape to your heart and the left palm is looking at the ground. It's at your shoulder height. Sink your weight into the left foot. Step straight ahead with the right and bring the weight into the right foot as the right hand comes up to ward off shape and your left finger's pointing. So then there's a little turn of the waist to the right to make this ward off with the left. Your left fingers are looking at the right elbow. Your right fingers are looking at the ceiling. So now transfer your weight into the back foot as you turn left. And then we're coming from the heel round the back foot to the toe until the palms touch together and press. And then we press forward, Open as you come back and back forward. And it's not so much that the palms press, it's actually you're pressing on the back of your wrist here. That's where the press is on there like that. Okay. So let's do that 3 more times. So this time let's do it facing the way that we do it when we're usually practicing here. So we're going to go from brush, left knee and punch down. So now sit back into your right foot, bringing your right hand up in a ward-off shape to the heart. Left foot's looking to the corner. Now, as you bring the weight into the left foot, let the right hand sink down to the dantian. Step forward with the right foot, and as the weight comes into the right foot, the right hand comes back up to ward off, and the left fingers point in. Now, the right hand pivots on the elbow, looking straight up to the ceiling. Left hand makes a ward-off shape. Transfer your weight back into your left foot as the right hand drops to the heart. The left hand comes to the hip. And then we turn back to the center, press into the front foot, yield, opening into the back foot, and back into that front foot to push. So let's do that. Again, I know it's a lot of repetition of it. This, no harm to get the details right. So we brush past the left knee and punch down. Then we're going to sit back into the right foot and bring the right hand to the heart as the left hand just floats up shoulder height. Sink into that left foot, right hand comes down to the dantian. Step forward and the right hand floats back up to the heart. Left fingers point in. Pivot on the right elbow so the fingers look to the ceiling. Turn to the left as you're sinking into the back foot. The left hand drops to the hip and then turn back to the center. Press the weight into the front foot. Now, as you're coming back, the hands just pull apart like magnets, opening the front of the body. And as you sink forward, they squeeze back in. So, this is the same as we do this a lot on the morning, this feeling of opening and squeezing. So that must be quite easy now at this stage. Okay, so let's do that. 2 more. So we're going to brush past the left knee and punch down, and then sit back into the right foot, turning on the heel of the left to the corner. Let your right ward-off shape sink to the dantian and back up to your heart. Left fingers point into the right palm. Turn a little to the right, pivoting the right hand on the elbow to look at the ceiling. Left hands make a ward-off shape. Sink into the back foot as the left hand drops to the hip and the right hand makes a ward-off. Press forward, yield as you go back, and sink back forward. Okay, now I'm happier to just leave that as that lesson so you can just work on that roll back, press and push, which is important and keeps repeating in Tai Chi. So maybe let's do the whole, let's do the form one more time to there. And I think we've been working hard. So let's do that nice and quiet form to there. And when we get to there, I'll call out the end for anybody who wants to go to the end. So heels together. So take a moment to relax. We're working quite hard, so it's intense. And just let yourself sink down. Here's our roll back again. Into the back foot. Press into the front. Yield into the back. Back into the front. The exact same direction we're facing for this one. Roll back again here. And this time to the corner, the exact same posture. We're just looking to the corner. Now we have the squatting single whip. Turn the left foot out, sink into the left, one golden rooster. Then we step back on the ball of the right, sink into the right for the second golden rooster. And we have golden roll back into the left foot, press back into the right, yield back into the left, push back into the right. Single whip. You step out with the left and bring the right foot round, and then we're going to turn back on the heel of the left. Sink into the left as the right hand comes to the hip and the right foot turns round. Step to the corner with the left, roll the left hand up, and the right hand pushes. So sink into the right foot, bringing the left foot round on the heel. Bring your left hand down to your hip as the right hand makes the ward off. Step round with the right, roll up and push. And then sit back into the left foot. Step forward with the right, bring the right hand to your hip. Step to the corner with the left, roll up and push. And then bring your left foot round on the heel. Sink into the left. Step round with the right, roll up and push. And now turn on the heel of the right back to the corner. Sink into the left, right. Step forward into the left, ward off left. Turn on the ball of the right and step forward and right for ward off right. And then roll back. Press. Yield. And push. Now bring the right foot round on the heel. Send out the hook. Step out with the left, look at the palm, turn it over as your right foot comes round. And then extend the right foot back out. Another squatting single whip. Pull into the right. Sit down, turn the left foot out, press down, and this time when you pick, we make a fist and a fist, and then we step back with the right and slap. Take the left foot out to the side and spin round. Sink in the left. Sweep the right foot round for sweep lotus and bring it down on the heel. Make two fists, left and right. Hammer into the back foot and split. And then pick up your right foot. Bring it down, look into the corner, sink into the right. Step out wide with the left and punch with the right. And then we turn left. Withdraw into the right foot, turning right. Turn back to the center as the palms turn over and sink forward. Bring the left foot round on the heel as we open up. Sink into the left foot as the hands cross. Step out with the right. Turn your right foot back out. Sink into the right and bring the heels together. Straighten up. Just stand for a minute, feeling all the sensations in the body. You might notice tingling, throbbing, buzzing. Lots of different sensations of chi flowing in the body. So it's like we activate that life force, which is amazing. So, good work. It's no joke to do an hour of Tai Chi at home. You are just great. Such an inspiration to me. So let's sit together now for a few minutes and just, like I was saying there at the end, you know, when you sit and even close your eyes and just notice, like I notice tingling when I pay attention to it. That's what's nice about taking a few minutes to sit. Just let yourself feel those subtle pulses of energy that we have activated through the practice. You might feel into the soles of your feet and notice how they feel now. Bring your attention into the ankles. Listen. Feel up along the calves and the shins. Just noticing the sensations that are there now. Notice the sensations in your knees. In your thighs. In the buttocks. And then feel the sensations around your dantian area here, just below the navel, inside in your body. Feel in there and just notice what you can feel in there right now. And then feel all the way up along your back. Up along the front of the torso. Into the tummy. The chest. all around the shoulders. And then get a sense of your whole torso, how it feels. Now feel down along across the shoulders and down the arms, the lower arms, into the hands. Feel the sensations in the palms of your hands now. Right down into the fingertips. And if you focus on your fingertips on, say, the right hand, the index fingers, you might find a sense of throbbing. If you really listen. Feel the blood throbbing, and that's the blood carries the chi along with other passages, but you can feel that sense of throbbing energy. Then bring your attention up into your neck and your face. Notice how your cheeks are feeling. Your jaw. All around the scalp. And then just feel the presence of the whole body, all the feelings, sensations. This is the aliveness in your body. Notice what it feels like to have that sense of aliveness in your body. So, it's a great way. I find if I can't sleep at night, if I'm a bit excited about something and I just find it hard to go to sleep, I just bring my attention into the aliveness in the body, wherever I can feel it. And I put my attention into my hands. Just notice, how do you know you have hands if your eyes are closed? What can you feel in the hands that let you know you have hands? Amazing. How do you know you have feet? How can you feel? What can you feel that tells you, there's something in my feet that lets me know I'm alive? You can do this with any part of the body. It's a kind of a body meditation. So relaxing. And it's fabulous because when we bring our attention into those parts of the body, we're bringing life, more life force into them. So wonderful. So lovely to share this time with you. And I hope you have a fabulous evening and that you just take that lovely, alive feeling with you. So thanks for being here and blessings. And I look forward to seeing you some more tomorrow, maybe at 12 or whenever. Lots of love and bye for now. Thanks.